ERi-TV news broadcast crew and I, Delit Sahaya, are now ready for your daily news briefing at 10:30 local time. But first, let us catch up with the major headlines. Commendable implementation of development programs in southern region. Promotional activities to eradicate harmful practices in Eradicating sub-zone. Reports estimated that recovery and reconstruction for Gaza would sum up to more than $53 billion. UK and US refuse to sign international AI declaration. On our local news, Mr. Habta Abdesfatian, governor of Southern Region, reported that in 2024 significant development programs were successfully implemented in collaboration with the local administration and members of the defense forces. Mr. Habtaab noted that these programs included the construction of agricultural infrastructure, the establishment of social service institutions, as well as the election of area administrators, managing directors, and village coordinators, among other initiatives. According to the report presented at the meeting, extensive environmental restoration programs were carried out with strong public participation and support from the defense forces. Additionally, projects such as road construction and renovation, along with awareness campaigns aimed at enhancing public understanding of various social, political, and economic issues, were successfully conducted. The participants engaged in an extensive discussion of the report presented and put forward several recommendations. These included strengthening efforts to preserve historical and ancient heritage, conducting research on our cultural assets, expanding tactical information system, and ensuring the timely completion of ongoing infrastructure projects. Mr. Habtaab also stated that priority tasks for 2025 including expanding agricultural development, construction, dams and terraces, improving water supply infrastructure, tree plantings, road renovation, and further expansion of social service institutions. Promotional activities aimed at eradicating harmful practices, particularly female genital mutilation, were conducted for residents in 17 administrative areas as well as junior and high school students in Eradicating sub-zone. The promotional campaign featured general knowledge competitions designed to enhance public awareness of harmful practices. Organized in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Labor and Social Welfare, alongside with local administrators, the activities focused on eliminating practices such as underage marriage and FGM while advocating for the protection of child's rights. Ms. Medhanit Garmai, head of the Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare and the sub-zone, provided a detailed briefing on the severe health consequences of harmful practices on women. She called on the active public participation in efforts to eradicate them. Similarly, Mr. Woldaab Gabir, head of the Health Office branch, emphasized a long-term socio-economic impact of harmful practices on women's health, and he urged the public to actively engage in implementation and to hold accountable for those who continue to practice them. Election for area administrators, managing directors, and village coordinators are currently being held in Hamel Malo sub-zone and Sabah region. Ms. Amina Haj, administrator of the sub-zone, explained the election modalities and urged the public to set aside sub-nationalist sentiments and participate actively in the process. Mr. Major Amir Mahmoud, secretary of PFDJ in the sub-zone, praised the ongoing area administrators, managing directors, and village coordinators for their dedicated service. He also emphasized the importance of electing more women into leadership roles. Ambassador Abdullah Musa, governor of Ansabah region, and Colonel Karam Nraya, chairman of the regional election board, called on the newly elected officials to diligently serve the people who have entrusted them with leadership. The newly elected officials pledged to fulfill their roles with dedication and address the need for their communities. Dear viewers, we'll be back with the international news shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back. A UN report estimated on Tuesday that recovery and reconstruction needs in Gaza Strip would amount out to $53 billion, with short-term needs in the first 3 years reaching $20.5 billion. Highlighting the dire economic and humanitarian toll of the conflict, the report noted that Gaza's economy is projected to shrink 83% in 2024, with unemployment reaching 80%. Guterres stressed that addressing immediate humanitarian need is crucial in the immediate and short term, and the scale for humanitarian crisis will require a continued focus on delivering life-saving humanitarian assistance. The report recalled on the death of at least 8 children in Gaza due to hypothermia in December and early January. Guterres urged strong international support for strengthening the Palestinian Authority's institutions and prepare to resume full governance in Gaza. Political institutions and economic reforms will also be needed, but they must be achievable and properly financed, he said. The UN chief also stressed that Gaza must remain an integral part of the Palestinian state with no reduction in the territory and full political, economic and administrative unity with the occupied West Bank. Now, last news. The UK and US have not signed an international agreement on artificial intelligence at a global summit in Paris. The statement, signed by dozens of countries including France, China and India, pledged to an open, inclusive and ethical approach to technologies development. In a statement, the UK government said it had not been able to add its name to it because of the concerns about the national security and global governance. Earlier, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance told delegates in Paris that too much regulation of artificial intelligence would kill a transformative industry just as it's taking off. The UK has previously been champion of the idea of AI safety, with then Prime Minister Rishi Sunak holding the world's first AI safety summit in November 2023. However, UKAI, a trade body representing business working in sectors across the country, and said it was the right decision. While UKAI agree that being environmentally responsible is important, we question how to balance this responsibility with growing needs of the AI industry for more energy, said the chief executive, Tim Flagg. UKAI cautionity welcomes the government's refusal to sign this statement as indication that will explore more pragmatic solutions. The UKAI has been calling for retraining opportunities to work closely with the US partners, he added. Dear viewers, we've come to the end of tonight's news. Let's have a quick recap of the headlines. Commendable implementation of development programs in southern region. Promotional activities to eradicate harmful practices in Eritrea. Reports estimated that recovery and reconstruction for Gaza would mount more than $53 billion. And UK and US refuse to sign international AI declaration. That is all our local and international news. Thanks for watching and have a good night.